Hi everyone! Welcome back to Ace English Podcast, your favorite place to learn English the real way. Hey Justin, good to see you. Are you ready for our gym session today?
I've been looking forward to it, Amy. The gym is busier than I expected, though. Where should we begin?
Let's start by finding a spot near the treadmill. I like to warm up first to get my muscles ready.
That makes sense. I always hear people talk about warming up, but I'm never sure what to do exactly. Can you show me?
Absolutely. A warm-up is just some light exercise to prepare your body. We can walk on the treadmill for 5 minutes.
Walking sounds simple. Do you set a certain speed or just go easy? Sometimes I worry I'll make it too hard.
Go at a pace where you can still talk easily. It shouldn't feel hard yet. This way, your heart rate goes up slowly.
All right, walking and talking I can do. I already feel a bit more relaxed about starting.
After we warm up, I like to stretch. Stretching helps prevent injuries. Want to try a few with me?
I'd love that. Sometimes I skip stretching, but I notice I'm sore the next day. Which stretches do you suggest?
Let's do some simple arm and leg stretches. I'll show you the movements, and you can copy me.
Thanks for demonstrating. Copying you makes it feel much easier.
Now we're ready for some strength exercises. Let's grab some dumbbells. Do you know which weight is comfortable for you?
Honestly, I'm not sure. These all look kind of heavy. Is it better to start light or push myself a bit?
For beginners, always start light. You can add more weight later. The key is to use good form and not hurt yourself.
I'll pick these lighter dumbbells then. They feel safe, but not too easy.
You'll hear the words reps and sets in the gym a lot. A rep is one complete movement, and a set is a group of reps.
So if I do 10 curls, that's 10 reps? And then I rest, that's 1 set finished?
Exactly. We might do 3 sets of 10 reps each. It keeps things organized and you know when to rest.
That really helps. Before, I just stopped whenever I felt tired. But this makes it clearer.
Feel free to ask questions as we go, Justin. Like if you want to know how many reps or is this weight okay?
Good to know. Actually, is this weight okay for the next exercise, or should I choose something else?
That weight looks perfect for starting out. If it gets too easy, we can go a little heavier next time.
I'll stick with these for now. I like your approach. Makes me feel like it's okay to take it slow.
In the gym, we also use the phrase, "Can you spot me?" That means you want someone to help you with a difficult exercise.
I've heard people say that before. So, if I'm unsure about lifting, I can just ask, "Can you spot me?" And you'll keep an eye out?
Exactly. It's always safer, and you can push yourself a bit more when you have help.
That's actually pretty comforting. I might ask for a spot if I feel nervous.
I love using encouragement phrases during a workout. Things like, "You can do it," or "Take your time." They really help motivation.
It makes a difference last week when I heard someone say, "That's enough for now." I felt less pressure to keep going if I was tired.
Exactly. Kind words can make a workout friendlier. Especially when learning English, practicing these phrases is useful.
I'll start using some too. Maybe next time, I'll encourage you when you look tired.
Don't forget, it's totally normal to say, "I need a short break," or "I need some water." Listening to your body is important.
Sometimes I feel guilty taking breaks, but hearing it's normal makes me feel better about it. Have you ever pushed yourself too hard?
Oh, for sure. I used to skip breaks and felt awful later. Now I always grab some water and pause when I need it.
I'll try to remember that better, to rest a little than to get injured.
Motivation is huge, not just what you say, but how you say it. Smiling, giving a thumbs up, or a friendly nod means a lot.
I noticed when someone gives a thumbs up, it lifts my mood. Do you think tone of voice matters as much as words?
Absolutely. A friendly tone shows support. If I say you're doing great with real excitement, you'll feel it.
That's so true. I'll pay more attention to my body language and tone from now on.
Phew! I think that's enough for today. That was a good workout. How are you feeling?
I'm tired, but honestly, I feel happy. I didn't realize exercise could be this fun when you use the right phrases and have a friend.
I agree. Having company and practicing English together makes it easier. Should we come again tomorrow?
Definitely, I'm already looking forward to it. Plus, I'll remember the new words we practiced.
Before we go, let's quickly review some useful phrases. Let's start with warm-up. Can you spot me? I need a break. You can do it.
And don't forget, how many reps? And, is this weight okay? I feel like I can use those next time, no problem.
That's the spirit. Repeating them out loud is a great way to remember. The more you practice, the easier it gets.
I'll say them again on my way home. Thanks for making learning English at the gym so friendly and clear.
Remember, everyone starts somewhere. The best way to get comfortable is to use simple English in real life, just like today.
That's encouraging. I used to be nervous, but after this, I feel much more confident about speaking up, even if I make mistakes.
And that's how you get better by practicing and not worrying about being perfect. Let's keep helping each other learn.
Absolutely. I'm excited to keep going.
It's that mid-session moment when energy starts to dip just a little.
And you can really hear it in Justin's voice. He's starting to feel the burn. But Amy is right there with those encouraging words. That's when real-life English comes alive, in the little things we say to push each other forward.
It's funny, because in a gym setting, simple phrases like, "You can do it," or "just one more set," suddenly mean so much more. They aren't just words, they're little boosts of motivation.
Exactly, and I think for English learners, these tiny phrases carry a lot of power. They're easy to pick up, but they make a conversation feel natural and supportive, just like how Amy encourages Justin.
That actually reminds me of how Amy uses phrases like, "don't give up," or "take a deep breath." They're short, but they fit perfectly when someone's getting tired.
You know, I've noticed those are the kinds of phrases you hear in any gym, anywhere, and they're easy for beginners to use, whether you're motivating a friend or just talking to yourself while working out.
And it's not just about encouragement, sometimes a simple instruction, like "slow down if you need to," shows you care about how someone else is feeling.
For sure. Plus, giving a little advice in English at the gym can help you sound more natural, even if your vocabulary is basic. It's all about those real, everyday moments.
Let's talk about Justin's side for a second. When he says things like, "this is hard," or "I'm tired," it's a really honest way to express how he feels.
And those phrases are super useful, right? Because whether you're at the gym or just talking about your day, being able to say, "I need water," or "let's rest for a minute," helps you connect your feelings to the language.
Exactly. It's the kind of English you don't always find in textbooks, but you need it for real conversations.
That's why practicing these expressions is great. You get to be genuine and clear, even if you're still learning.
You know, gym conversations are also perfect for talking about how your body feels. Words like tired, sore, or even strong come up a lot.
I love how natural it sounds when Justin says, "I'm sore," or "my arms are heavy." He's not using fancy grammar, just simple, direct sentences.
And that's what makes it so approachable for beginners. You don't need long sentences. Just saying, "I feel better now," or "that was tough," is enough to share your experience. There's also those moments when you need a little help. Justin's "can you show me again?" is a perfect example of a polite question in action.
It feels friendly, not awkward. And for learners, having a phrase like that in your pocket makes it easier to ask for help, whether it's in the gym or anywhere else.
Plus, it shows you're willing to learn, which is always a good vibe in group workouts.
I've found that native speakers really appreciate it when you ask for help in a kind way, so it's a win-win for building confidence and connection.
Whenever Amy says things like, keep your back straight or lift slowly. She's using short, easy to understand instructions.
That's the beauty of real spoken English in action. These quick tips are everywhere, and they're super practical.
Plus, it's way less stressful for beginners to remember simple phrases instead of long explanations. Just a few words can guide someone safely through a workout.
Absolutely, and honestly, most native speakers don't use complicated language at the gym either. It's all about getting your point across fast and clearly.
One thing that stood out is their use of time expressions like 1 more minute or just 10 seconds left. It helps keep track of the workout without overcomplicating things.
Yeah, and being able to count down or set a time is something you'll use in all kinds of activities, not just exercise, even for cooking or waiting for a bus.
What surprised me most is how Amy slips in pronunciation tips, pointing out how native speakers say things like, let's go or good job quickly, almost like one word.
That's so useful, because sometimes English in real life sounds different from what you hear in class. Getting used to those natural shortcuts really helps with both listening and speaking.
It also makes you feel more confident, like you're joining the flow of conversation instead of overthinking each word.
Totally. Plus, it's way more fun to practice when you sound like the people around you.
After all that effort, Amy and Justin start cooling down. It's a great moment for reflection, using phrases like, that was a good workout, or I feel better now.
I like that shift in mood. It goes from pushing hard to celebrating the effort, even if it was tough. And those reflection sentences are so simple but satisfying to use.
It's like wrapping up a story, right? You get to look back and realize, hey, I did it.
Exactly. And it encourages learners to talk about what they've achieved, which is a huge confidence boost.
After their cool down, they mention, we should do this again. It's a nice way to keep the conversation going and make plans for next time.
That's such a realistic phrase, whether it's a workout, a meal with friends, or a study session. It's just a friendly way to say you enjoyed yourself and want to repeat it.
Before they finish, Amy does a quick recap, reminding listeners about all the phrases and topics they covered. Gym words, encouragement, asking questions, expressing feelings.
And I think that's actually really helpful, because it lets listeners see just how much progress they can make with a few simple expressions. It's not overwhelming, it's step by step.
It's almost like a checklist in your mind. Hey, I can say all of those now. To wrap things up, Amy encourages everyone to keep practicing listen, repeat, and use these phrases in real life. That's really the secret to learning any language.
And honestly, hearing a friendly voice remind you to just try, even if you make mistakes, makes such a big difference for beginners. It turns learning English into something fun and active.
Before signing off, Amy reminds listeners to subscribe to Ace English Podcast for more beginner-friendly, real-life English conversations that help improve listening, speaking, and confidence, just like this gym session.
Learning with real-life situations makes it feel so much more doable, doesn't it? I can't wait to see what practical scenarios they'll cover next. Bye, everyone. Take care.